Hey everyone, this is Pilot22, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate Complete. In the last episode, we met up here with Sapphire, and we left Galena Gray in the company of Damon Vell. And apparently they need to have a chat about some things. And we're going to go to that Senefarria Tower to the northeast of this town. So, but first, before we do that, let's go ahead and raid the town of any particular items. First, we got a Quicken Scroll. Always nice to have one of those. Got a Mid-Ether. Anything here? Not in particular. Yep, this is the Darkwell Estate. And we got an ether. Nice. Got an elixir from the well. Always check wells. Got a spark scroll. Let's have a look at the item, shall we? Where did it go? I can't find it. I wonder if that actually was renamed in the items here, the Thunder or Thundrana Scroll. That's what I'm guessing. I suppose I should actually use the inn, because I didn't last time. Just like that. Anything in these pots? Got an ambrosia. Very nice. Yep, a lot of people don't talk. They may have something else, something else to say rather, if you talk to them from behind the counter. So, feel free to if you want. All right. Anything in this place here? In the item shop? Ooh, a bear. Must kill bears. And we got, let's see, potions. I'm maxed out on mid potions. Let's get 4 of those. Phoenix feathers are good. Ambrosias, you might want to get a couple more. Mid ethers, I think I'm pretty good to where I am right now. Crystal shards, may want to get about another 5. That way you're absolutely set for the next area, because I repeat, well, in this case, I will say, for the next area, how should I put this? You better be prepared, because the next area does take it up a notch in terms of difficulty for the dungeon. Valdres on there, come here. We'll see about that. And that's about it here for the Darkwell Estate. There's not much really to say about this area. So let's go ahead and head north. And then east. Got some enemies here. Got Esquillions. Might as well use Airblade. Let's see, Arcane Thunder. Decent damage. Shockwave. Still not dead. Interesting. Well, these spells here, Ignatera and Frigadana, are major damage, but it's only to one enemy. We need a multi-target. How about Thunderous? There we go. And Ziria leveled up. Hooray! And she gets a Mighty Fury skill. Very, very nice. Now, I find it's mostly... I'll show you what it does, actually. Skills. Ziria. Fury costs 20 MP to use. And it strikes a random enemy, so To get around that, I really only use it when there's one enemy on screen. That way you know you're going to target the one person you want. So, but either way, it can do a lot of damage. But it's a really handy skill to have. Don't want to have any more fights before I reach the tower. Alright, if you want to, and I do recommend to do so, because now that we actually stocked up on them. Let's see. Well, I forgot. We actually can't use the crystal shard until we actually see one inside. Never mind. Well, let's use the potions to heal up. There we go. That should do it. But in this case, let us save. In we go. Okay, here we go. There is in Senefarria. Open the way. Unseal. The tower is now unsealed. Let's do this. In we go. Senefarria Tower. First floor. Yes, do not take this place for granted, viewers. It can kick your ass if you're not prepared. Luckily, I am prepared. First, we're going to want to go north. And then investigate that statue here. This is the Trial of Logic. Yes, this tower, it has a couple puzzles in here which you must complete to proceed. There are 4 colored spheres on this floor. Each sphere is engraved with the name of an ancient warrior. Find the spheres and make your way to the dais. Answer the riddle correctly and the barrier will fade. Okay, yes, every floor, well, the first couple of floors have trials to them. And essentially, you'll have a barrier at the end of each floor which you cannot pass until you complete the trial. So, we gotta search around for these things. There's 4 of them. The following is engraved in the purple sphere. Sakal, the eminent dark. Remember those sayings for what they actually will represent, the purple and all that. Although at the end, to be honest, I actually just have the answer written down, so I'll tell you what it is when it comes to it. Elric, the Wave of Destiny. Forgot to mention, I really like the music with this tower as well. It's really foreboding and ominous. New enemies, Desert Puppets. I recommend using ice abilities. Breath of Fire. Or Breath of Ice, right? Oh man, I'm losing that already. Might as well use Shockwave. Easy enough. No items there. Oh well. I do recommend to fight most battles in this area because you're going to need the experience. This is the Red Sphere. Alistra, the Flame of Righteousness. A new enemy there, the bee on top, which is the Sand Wasp. Let's see, let's use Frigara. Decent damage. Yeah, don't be afraid to use your MP here, viewers, as there will be a couple spheres here, crystals you can use your shards to heal up. Got a mid potion, nice. Yeah, see, here's the barrier. We can't really cross there at the moment. But we're going to need to go around to find the yellow sphere. Kelana, the Sacred Warrior. Got a yellow sphere. Hooray! I don't like when I'm stunned. That wasn't nice. And now Azuria's stunned. I'm really not happy. Looks like it's up to Sapphire. And let's see. Do I bother curing it? Let's try not, but I'm going to heal up my actual party itself. I like it when things miss. Yeah, we can take a lot of damage from this area, so you gotta be prepared for that. Got a pretty decent amount of experience there, 1115. 901 staring coins, and we get an ether. I like that. It's good to have those drop, as they're rather expensive to buy right now for our staring coin amount that we actually can get. Remember to remove poison, because it's never good to leave that on. Don't be ashamed to use some ethers during this tower, viewers, as well. Especially for Isis. With the ancient names gathered, let the way be cleared. Yes, this is basically a puzzle. A low voice emanates from the object. You wish to pass through the barrier? Then you must answer each riddle correctly. Fail, and you'll have to start over. Let the trial of logic begin. This man flowed with life's trials and tribulations easily. Yet with a solitary loss, waves of anger brewed forth. And you basically got to pick the right order of the spheres. So in this case, you're going to want to go first with blue. Her heart burned with a righteous fire that could never be extinguished. Next one, red. Answer the final riddle. Choose correctly and the barrier will fade. This one's heart was full of pain while retaining a cloak of dark mystery, whereas the other one had a vibrant nature, steeped in the knowledge of what was right and good. In this case, we're going to want to choose the second option, purple than yellow. We have passed the trial of logic. Hooray! And after you exit the menu there, it kind of cuts to the right above you, and the barrier's gone. We can pass. Let us do that. On to the next floor. Senefarria Tower, second floor. Investigate that one. Trial of Endurance. This trial will test your desire to persevere while keeping focus on the task at hand. To progress, you must find the 3 stone pillars and activate them. Beware, each pillar you activate also brings you one step closer to death. Yes, this floor can be quite annoying, and I've resigned myself to not having to memorize the exact layout. Well, I know the layout of the floor, but I'll show you. You get ahead, you can walk. Let's try here. Well, like, this one's actually pretty easy. There is a lever within the stone. Pull it. Yes, you want to. You get a broken lever. That's one. But watch, you head down. There is some spikes, random spikes, not all, they're placed in certain areas, and they're hidden. Every time you get hit by spikes, you lose 200 HP per spike for all your characters. That hurts. And you can either use your potions, which I hope you bought in town, or you can use Isis and heal up and then ethers once she runs out of MP. Either way, you're going to have to find a way through this. Now, I'm certain there actually is a 100% way to do this floor without getting hit by a single spike. I, however, have not taken the time to memorize the layout of the spikes. So I'm just going to kind of go with it, viewers. One thing I will say is that any kind of obvious path is probably a spike. So, let's say approach a test from behind or from the side to avoid getting hit by a spike. Now, that may not work all the time, but it's good advice in general. Let's see, got hit right there, but this side was not a spike. that one was. So in this case, this one was kind of unavoidable. You are going to get hit. Not a bad idea to use Curena as well, because that only 2 spell castings and you're healed. Ah. Found the Thunder Staff. Nice. Let's give that to Isis. Increases her strength to 65. And yes, this one actually does indeed increase her intelligence by 2, which is very nice. Let's head south. Ah. Ah. Wait till the battle meter goes down a little bit. Got a Z or Z potion and a full ether. I'll take it. I keep going to the 3rd slot because that's only where Isis is. I'm not used to having her in the 2nd slot. I'd recommend approaching this from the side. There's a lever within the stone. Pull it. Well, we have to. So yes. Got a broken lever. What in the... Ow! Now, it's hard to see there. If you look right in front of you, there's kind of rats in front of you. And what they will do is they will poison all your characters. That was not nice. So you can either again use Isis' spells, the detox, or if you got them, antidotes. We have a defense vial. Very nice. Again, give them to Isis. Head east. Now, I believe we're going to get hit... Oh, yep, there was some rats there. More rats. Ugh. See, I'm forgetting where the ones even spawn as well. Okay, we got some of these enemies, not too hard. I was using an air blade. Figara, let's use it. Let's use Shockwave. Yeah, because she's blind. She missed, but this will take care of the rest. And they're almost leveled up, the Isis and Magus. That's pretty good. Got an ether for our troubles. Probably actually end up using that ether pretty shortly. Let's head... Ow! Let's go south. Ah! Ah! I'm bad at this. Got an intellect boost. Let's use that ether. And probably a couple of them. Yeah, 4 of them's good for now. Intellect boost. Magical power by 3. Now in this case, I'm actually going to recommend, let's see, who should I give it to? I'm actually going to recommend, I honestly don't know right now. Because Magus is good for his abilities. Azeria, some of them are more magical based. Same thing for Isis. I'm just going to give it to Isis. Got some treasures here. 1,000 Starin coin and a Z potion. I'll take them. Treasure chest. Let's see what's inside that one. I hate when they target MP. Well, I'm pretty full for HP, so let's just attack. That was easy enough. mages and ices are getting closer to levels. Very good. Now, for this treasure chest, I definitely recommend going from behind to avoid the treasure, because that one's kind of to avoid the spike, because it's kind of obvious there'll be one in the front. And we get a thunder blade for our troubles. Let's see, give it to mages. Your defense will go down by 1. However, the strength is a pretty good increase, and it also increases intelligence. For the moment, I would recommend give it to mages. Although that weapon can also be equipped by Zeria, so eventually you want to give it to. Right now I want to give it to mages. Again, go to the side. I believe this is the third tower, the third one we have to investigate. Now, watch it, because those flyers will chase you. Have to go past. There, now they're kind of stuck. We got a new enemy, Orc. It's a plain old Orc. These guys should go down pretty easily. Good time to show off Fury. Nice damage. Depending on the enemy, that can actually do over 1,000 damage to the enemy, so that's pretty nice. Very good. Let's put him in there. You have passed the trial of endurance. Hooray! And now it just kind of cuts the middle there and releases the barrier. Now, before we go up to the next area, I'm going to recommend actually fighting a level for a fight or two, specifically to get Isis her level, because I do believe that the next level will be a very useful skill indeed. Won't take long at all to get into the level. This fight may even do it itself. Nope, not quite. This will probably do it. I'm going to detox Zeria to avoid the poison damage, although because it looks like a little bit of a glitch, it automatically went to Zeria's turn before Isis actually got her ability off. Oh well. No, it did. Phew, we're good. Never mind. She looked at over 1,300 damage, almost 14, which is very nice. Yep, Isis got her level. Hooray! And she learned a Mighty Kisareth spell. That is a very good spell indeed. And I'll show you that skill right now. It costs 40 MP to use, so it's definitely right now the most costly spell. However, restores a great amount of HP for all allies. That is probably going to be one of your most used spells in the game from now on. Right here, Kisareth. At the moment, right now, and she's only level 16, it can cure over 1,000 HP per character, which can pretty much almost heal everyone to max in one casting. So, yeah, very handy. Yep, notice this particular area, there is no battle meter, so you can just proceed forward. Got a mid-ether. There's a door here. The door is sealed, yet there's a space large enough for a small object to be put inside. You have to pick an item. You can put a phoenix feather rather, the Sharvena medallion, the ancient rune, and an ether. In this case, remember the rune that one Talia, I believe, gave us in the previous town? Yeah, you have to use that, the ancient rune. And that breaks the doors, so the doors are unsealed. This is the 3rd floor. And here is the save crystal, the Shendorian crystal. Well, not save, but healing crystal. I definitely recommend healing. Saving. Yeah, I'm good for saving. So, we're good. Let's see. Let us head up the stairs. Be prepared, viewers, because once you head up the stairs, a cutscene is going to automatically trigger. Here we go. 4th floor. We meet again, my son. After so many long years. Exodus. Oh, I jumped the gun. Uh-oh. Not very, threatening music here. Last time we saw one another, you were but a young man. Now look at you. I also see you're not alone. I am Magus' wife, Zyria. So, you're Exodus. I am Isis, Magus' daughter-in-law. So, you're my wife's grandfather. Interesting. You're the one that's been holed here up in here for all these years? I heard about you when I was married to Magus. Honestly, I'm not impressed by what I see. Accompanied by family, I see. Have you told them all the story, Magus? Of what you did to me, why I'm here? I told them. What I neglected to mention is how Sabra and I raised one another for the better part of our adolescent years onward. You were no parent, and you were certainly no husband to mother. Is that why your family is with you? To prove to me that you're a better husband, better father than I was? Is that why you are here, my son? You have no right to call me your son. You are but a frail old man with no honor nor dignity left to you. As for why we're here, that is our business. It is true, though. I'm a far better man than you. Such hatred in your words. Good. I'm glad to see that, because now I can tell you what I have wanted to say since you were a young boy. I loathe you. I have wanted you dead since you were very young. You bastard, you want to kill your own child? You're just like Shara, not knowing your place, wench. I had to silence her with my hand on more than one occasion. You're lucky your husband is with you, or else I'd raise my hand to silence you myself. Oh, that's it. You're going to die. I'm going to tear you apart, you son of a... Wow. I'm going to make you suffer for what you did to Magus' mother, and to him, you bastard. Zyria, Sapphire, Isis. Not yet. The first strike will be mine. Ha 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 ha. This is so perfect. I shall tell you something, Magus. Even in exile, I have heard whispers from the shadows of what's going on. I know why you're here. I know what you seek. The diadem is up ahead, but you'll never live to see it. This is where your journey ends, my son. After I kill you all, I'll bring your heads with me to Lord Zexor, and he will reward me with my freedom. I should have killed you before, but at the time I thought I was too good for the likes of you. Now I think it is a befitting fate. Here we go, boss time against Exodus Lee himself. Now, in my experience, I believe Frigidana is your best bet for damage. Yes, it'll probably do over 1,000 damage per attack. Ooh, he did a fire skill on Zyria, not too bad. Arcane Thunder is probably your best bet for Magus. For Isis, you're going to want to go ahead and put your skills to use and curate your Zyria right away, because you want to keep your HP up. And go to Town of Fury. If you feel you need it, go ahead and use that quicken scroll you found earlier in town. But I'm not going to use it right now myself. If this episode goes a bit longer, viewers, I apologize, but I wanted to get this boss fight in here before I finish off. Shouldn't take too long. Senefarria. Ooh, ow. Yeah, he knows some pretty strong spells. But with our levels right now, we should be able to survive them. And Isis has enough natural agility to keep up at this point, so he's already at half health right now. I'll say again, the music for this fight is pretty awesome. A tidal wave, it's not too bad. We can take it. This one might be a good time to show off the Curvena skill. Or Curvera. Look at that recovery. Yeah, even his regular physical attack isn't doing too much at this point. Well, he's almost dead now. And that's on the low end there, so that won't kill him. Let's use a Curvera another time there, make sure we're healed up. This will probably kill him. Yep, we got him. Wasn't too hard, really. Got 3,600 Stern coin and 5,000 experience. Very nice, and Magus leveled up as well. He is now level 16. Excellent. And we got some items as well. We got an elixir and a Bane's Promise. Damn you, Magus. You were once a man who did great things. That is the only pleasant memory of you I shall keep. You cannot go to the hells just yet, Exodus. Who speaks? You will come to know me well, if you survive long enough. Ah! Magus 2 or what was that? Is Exodus still alive? I do not know. If he is still alive and we meet again, he will not be. Magus, we should go back downstairs to rest before proceeding on. The way Exodus spoke earlier, we ought to be cautious. Agreed. Let's go rest on the floor below. I advise you to take their advice, because this area, we're not done. So let's use a shard. Let's equip that new sword on Magus. Bane's Promise, yes. That's the sword that Exodus was actually using himself. So a good increase for the strength, and yet again the increase for intellect. Very good. And in this case, give the Thunderblade to Ziria. That she can take advantage of it as well. And at this point is where I'm gonna call the episode. So the next time we play Chronicles of a Dark Lord Episode 1, Tides of Fate, we're gonna go ahead and proceed forward with the rest of this tower and see what meets us at the end. So with that, this has been Parley22 saying thank you guys so much for watching. Any comments, please leave them in the section below. And you guys have yourselves a good day, good night, and hope to see you guys again soon. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye.